Alright, what's going on, guys? We're back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to be going over the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, right? So the campaign has officially begun. We did our summons last night for the LR Golden Frieza plus Gogeta tag unit. Haven't gotten around to doing much more since then just yet. Been dealing with my daughter being kind of sick recently, so trying to pump these out when I can, in between making sure she's okay, take care of her. But let's jump through this real quick, just go through the campaign details. So Feeling the Heat Transcendent Dokkan campaign is on. So upon first login, you're going to get 7 Dragon Stones, 7 Celebration Tickets, 7 Chi Lines, 7 Lemos. It looks like, so the Memorial Stones have been pushed out. I know that there's some issue going on JP right now with the Memorial Stones. So, I mean, I'll talk about those in a separate video when I go over Memorial Stones as a whole. But I know that there's something kind of weird going on with them right now. But basically, every 1 stone you spend throughout a certain counting period, you're gonna get, or every 50 stones you spend, you're gonna get 1 of these stones. So, you know, we'll check and see. We'll do a whole video on this. I'll go over how many I got. We'll do a whole thing with it. Next is gonna be the Pruga Dragon Ball campaign. So you're actually able to do this 5 times. From here, you can pick up the Dragon Stone, or the Select Character Dragon Stone 9. You can pick up some Summon tickets and more little goodies. So we'll go over that as well. Again, I'll do a whole separate video going over that in detail. New Red Zone, new challenge events, special background music. So, you know, if you do create content or you do record anything with the sound on, just be careful. Let's see, so jumping in here with the details, we've got the Transcendent Dokkan campaign login bonuses going on, so 1 Dragon Stone every day you log in. The panel missions are here, so we got the panel missions pulled up here. Basically, clear any growth event, you know, clear any Dokkan event, Extreme Z battle. The biggest thing here is these are pretty easy to do. You're going to get the wallpaper from completing all these. You'll get those reward tickets that are for the special wallpapers for the 11th anniversary. The biggest thing here is this. So we have a question mark event again, where they haven't released what the actual details are in order to get this here, which you need in order to complete all the missions. This is basically going to be the Bardock Dragon Ball story event, which is further down here in this list. We'll kind of gloss over that once we get there. But it's going to be some mission for that, basically just beating the event or beating a stage with it. It's going to be super easy to do once it actually drops, but I don't think that drops until like next week. So unfortunately, you can't complete all the panel missions just yet. However, you will be able to within the next week. So just hang on tight, do what you can, and yeah, I'll just wait for the rest of those to drop. Going on here, so we got a 10th anniversary or special missions. This is where you're going to get the exclusive skill orbs for the new LR Golden Frieza and Gogeta. So this right here, it's basically just going through and beating like certain criteria. What is it? So use 1 extreme tech 1 time, use 1 extreme tech 3 times, 5 times, transformation boost 1 through 5 times, and gifted warrior 1 through 5 times, and you'll get all the skill orbs that you need here. The skill orbs seem fine. They seem okay. I'm not too sold on the gold ones as much, but I mean, they're free skill orbs. They're for the character. You don't have to waste any of your other ones, so can't really beat that. Okay, so going back, next up is going to be the actual Purunga campaign. So here we've got Purunga. You're able to collect all the Dragon Balls. The way that they're doing this is he'll grant you 3 wishes, just as he always does. Once you collect all 7, you can do this 5 times during the event period, which is pretty cool. So every Thursday, the Dragon Balls are going to reset. So make sure that you do these, you know, throughout the week, collect all of them, be able to do your wishes. The list of wishes are here, right? I'm going to meet new allies, so you can get the character Dragon Stone, you get some more celebration tickets, Dragon Stones, Elder Kais, Link level keys, Link level orbs, or EX skill orb tickets. So it looks like 35 of the Dragon Balls will be total, which means 5 times. So these are the hints for the first round. Train under Master Roshi, train under Whis, participate in the events, and then collect 5 stars from the goals. Okay, so, I mean, basically, like I said, we'll do a whole other video going over this more in depth. But right now, just know that you can do this up to 5 times. It resets every Thursday. So throughout the week, make sure you guys get it done, get your wishes in, and then the following Thursday, start all over again. Okay, so Dokkan Festival is here. So this is for the Golden Frieza and Gogeta LR. The banner's okay. You know, the new LR is going to be pretty good. I like the banner getting Vegeta. The Golden Week characters are back. The New Year's characters are back. And then Frieza is here as well. The biggest glaring issue here is that there's no one on this banner that we could see like EZA. So I don't know if there's going to be another EZA other than the AGL Golden Frieza that they'd already announced. But this is a good way for you to pick up the Golden Week units if you didn't already. Pick up the New Year's units if you hadn't already. You know, be able to pick them up here. During the summons, I was able to pick up a lot of the Blue Kaioken and the Hit, Glorio, Daimagoku. So I was getting them all over the place. So very good way to pick them up if you didn't have them already. The new LR, like I said, is very good. So worth summoning on, I think. Maybe not going too crazy, just because I know a lot of people are pretty bled out from the GDC. But, you know, it's a very good unit. So very cool concept. I like what they did here, having Golden Frieza and Gogeta kind of working together. Very, very cool. I like it. They are 3+1 discounts as well. So the first 3 you do, obviously you're going to get summon points. And then from then on, every 3+1, you're doing 3 summons paid with 50 stones. After that, you get 1 free summon. Same as like the GDC, same as the anniversary. Then we got Battle Instinct packs. So this is just the global paid packs where you can get the global exclusive tickets in order to do ticket summons on the banner as well. Get some skill orbs, stuff like that in there. Let's see if they have it. Yeah, the packs right here. So you get the tickets, you get some skill orbs, you get some training items, some Kais, yeah, some slot, some slot space. Yeah, you'll be able to do this. It's 5 tickets per multi. You'll get what is it? Set 5, yeah, 5 characters, whatever, in each summon. You're not guaranteed a featured. You're just guaranteed an SSR. So they're nothing too crazy, but it does give you a lot of extra summons if you don't mind spending a little bit of money on the game. So the next thing here is the Dokkan event for the Golden Frieza and Gogeta. This is where you're going to go to get the medals to awaken them. Fight's really easy, right? It's just a Dokkan event. You jump in, you bleed through it real quick, and then you get all the medals you need to awaken the new character. They also have the Dokkan Awakening support campaign, which is always nice to have, right? To help get medals a little bit easier. Let's see what else we have next. Inevitable Showdown extra missions. So we've got these here. Let's open this back up real quick. So here we've got the missions. So just beat the Seriously Serious battle once. You'll get 14 of these special tickets, right? You'll get another 14 during Dokkan Day, which is going to be happening tonight. So then you'll be able to have 28 total that you'll be able to use to do free summons on the new LR Golden Frieza Gogeta banner. So for those of you that don't want to spend stones, this is the best way to do it. You know, get these tickets, get it done, and then be able to do at least 4 free summons, right? And then from there, you kind of decide if you want to spend stones on it or not. But if you're trying to stick to, you know, just using tickets, that's your best way to do it. Some of the other missions here: put the Seriously Serious battle within 4 turns, complete it with a full extreme type team of all types, and then complete it with 6 physical type characters. And then once you do that, you'll get your sticker. Okay, so definitely didn't mean to close that out. I'm probably gonna need it again, but we'll go back to it anyway. So the Transcendent Dokkan campaign. This is the banner. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff going on with Memorial Stones. The way this is all set up. Again, I will make an entirely different video kind of going over this more in detail. But just know that a lot of people are very mad with the way the Memorial Stones are working this year, the way that the banner's working this year. All in all, this is the banner, right? It's put into 1. It used to be 2, now it's just 1 banner. Up to Master Roshi are the Dokkan Festival characters you can get, and it goes all the way down to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Now, unfeatured, right? It goes all the way to Spopovich, which is pretty good. for banner units. So pretty recent, right? So as we kind of go through here, yeah, again, I'll make a whole nother video kind of going over this and everybody's kind of frustrations with it. Just know the biggest thing is that it sucks that you can't go farther than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the Dokkan Fest. It used to go like all the way to like the first Dokkan Fest. That's how it was like last year. And now it's not. The summons, you can only do 7 at a time, like 7 tickets at a time. You used to be able to do 50. I don't know what they're thinking with this, but I know a lot of people are pissed. So again, we'll have a whole separate video kind of going over that. So here's the Memorial Stone stuff here. So in the Baba shop, you're able to pick from a line of characters. They've actually added some of the yellow coin LRs this time as well. So you can go through, you can pick them. If you use 200 of the Memorial Stones, you can pick up one of the LRs. If you use, I think it's 150, you can pick up one of the Dokkan Fests. Let me see, do I actually have it pulled up? I don't think I do. Let's go to the actual Baba shop. And let's look at it here. Yeah, so you can use it for tickets, right? 1 stone gets you 1 ticket. You can use those on the banner. You can pick up as many of those as you want, depending on how many Memorial Stones you have. Yeah, 200 coins, or 200 stones will get you one of these yellow coin LRs from the select list here. And then 150 will get you one of these Dokkan Fests. So if there's anyone in particular you were looking for that you wanted to pick up, this is the way to go, right? You just outright just grab them, or you just grab a bunch of the tickets and then you can just kind of take your chances on pulling from the banner and seeing if you can pull some of these guys. For me, I think that's pretty much the route I'm going to end up taking, because there's nobody here that I don't have. Really? I mean, there's people here that don't have Rainbow, but there's no one here that I don't have. So I'm pretty much going to use the tickets for this and then go forward that way. Let's see. So the Redstone. So there's going to be a list here with the Redstone, you know, being able to pick up X amount of units. So the Redstone you're basically getting from Arunga, right? So select characters you can pick from, you can use 1, 2, or 3 of the stones in order to pick them up. So actually, close that again. Let's go back to it. Your boy's all over the place today, I'm telling you. Lack of sleep. So here's the list, right? So if you use 3 of the stones, you can pick up some of these characters here. So like the old New Year's units, you know, Super Saiyan 3, Hirudegarn, 21, Gohan, Piccolo, the androids, Trunks, so on, so on, so on. From Turles up, you have to use 3 in order to grab the character. Working down, right? These are more the banner units. So 2 stones will get you one of these characters here. And then if you go down here, 1 stone will get you one of these, which is actually crazy because these guys are all super easy aid. And they're all very good. So 1 stone for these is a steal. So I would say if you pick up the redstone for the Purunga Wishes, I would probably use them here. Again, this is going to be a whole nother video, guys. Like, each thing we're going over here is going to have like its own separate video, kind of going more in detail. But just know, preliminary analysis, these guys are probably the best to pick up, especially from the AGL Rose up. They're just very, very good. So, best bang for your buck, for sure. All right, let's go back in here. So we've got the Dragonstone sales that are going. These go until the 11th. Trying to get my daughter comfortable. Yeah, she's just not feeling well today. So Dragonstones, these go on sale through the 11th. The Elder Kai banner, the 11th. So, I mean, safe to assume, I'll say safe to assume, but we can assume that the Part 2 LR is probably going to come out probably the 11th or 12th-ish, based off when these end. So, typically these are indicative of when the next, unit is going to drop. It hasn't been as accurate this year, but this is something we kind of go off of to figure out when we could see stuff start happening. So around the 11th or 12th is probably when we'll see the next LR or the next unit drop the Part 2 stuff. Dokkan Day. Dokkan Day comes tonight, so be ready for that. There's going to be a bunch of different missions for that. Again, I will go ahead and pull these up. So with the missions, So with the Dokkan Day missions, you know, it's going to be the same deal. Complete the Chamber of Spirit in Time, Master Roshi event, clear 3 stages, level up a super attack, and then to basically having all these missions done will get you the last rainbow tickets you need. If you get these here, you've got all 14. Then if you add them together with your EX missions from beating the CRC Series battle, you've got 28. And those are going to be your 4 free summons for the new banner. Okay, so next, okay, the Easy A for the Golden Frieza. So he's actually not coming out until later, like a lot later than what we originally thought. So he isn't coming out until the 3rd, which is next Wednesday. So it's safe to assume that he's basically going to be next week's kind of content. So I think this week has basically been all the new stages, all the new events. Next week will be his Easy A, getting him added into that new LR's team. I think he's going to be awesome. I think he's going to do very, very well. He looks very good on paper with his Easy A, so very excited to get him back into the game. During this time, I'll actually be on vacation during this time, so I won't be able to get to this until after I get back as well, too. So hopefully he's good and worth the wait. With the Red Zone stuff, so the Red Zone, the first 2 stages are out. They are underway. We'll go ahead and pull this up here. So the Pure Saiyans edition. So this is against Raditz is stage 1. Stage 2 is going to be Nappa and Vegeta. As you kind of go through this, the missions here, you know, you're going to have clear stage 1, it's just beat it. Clear stage 2 is just beat it. And then clear stage 1 with 6 of the movie bosses characters is going to be the mission for this. Unfortunately, looking at this here, stage 3 and 4 aren't going to be added until the 10th. That's a long time to wait to add more stages to this event. I think it's actually crazy that they're waiting that long. Yeah, she's getting comfortable on my lap. She's very tired. Yeah, a long time to wait for this, and I think that's a very odd choice, but I guess we have other stuff to keep us occupied in the meantime? Question mark? The next thing here is going to be the CRC Series battle. So this is going to be for stage 5 against Super Saiyan Broly. You're going to be going against him here. You know, the missions for this are down here. So we got just beat it, 6 fusions, 6 movie bosses. I don't think that'll be that crazy to beat, but we'll take a look at it and we'll try to run through that as well. I want to do like all this stuff tonight to kind of prep everything before I go on vacation and kind of slowly drip it out throughout the week while I'm gone. But yeah, we'll definitely take a look at this one. The Intensifying Fights is getting a new stage added on the 4th. So again, not coming out for a little while. I don't think they're going to have it in here. Yeah, they're not even going to have it in here yet until it actually drops. So, don't know who it's going to be against. I would assume a Golden Frieza. That would be my guess. We fight Golden Frieza or something like that. Maybe Broly. Golden Frieza, Broly, whatever. Would be my guess. Or maybe fighting against like Goku, Vegeta, and then Gogeta. Who knows? But again, the 4th is when this will come out. Extreme Super Battle Road is going to get a new stage again starting the 4th. So, a lot of the stuff is going to be next week, like the end of next week's content. The Ultimate Clash is reverting back to the way it was. So it's no longer the way it was in the GDC, where it was like the 1 stage, kind of 3-phase fight. It's now going back to its normal 3 stages, multiple phases, 112 character limit that you can use. So pretty much reverted back to normal. The Festival Battles. So the Festival Battles actually had a mission added to it. So basically what this is to clear the event with 3 of the specified super types. You're going to need 1 super int, you're going to need 1 super STR, and you're going to need 1 super fizz. I have not taken on the Festival Battles yet, so I don't really know what to expect from it. But I plan to get this mission done, actually run through it finally, and to figure out what a good team to use for this is. So that is available now as of right now. The mission is added, so you can jump in and do that anytime. This here is the Dragon Ball story that's getting added. So this is going to be added on the 4th. This is the Bardock Dragon Ball story event, which is very odd that they went with Bardock here. But this is most likely what is going to be the last little panel mission that we need in order to complete that and be able to get the wallpaper, be able to complete out the panel, get the reward tickets, all that stuff. So once this drops, you basically just run through this, get it done. I mean, it says recruit SR Bardock and SR Vegeta Kid. I assume these are older units that were already in this event, but I guess we'll see more so when it comes out. And then these events are coming back. This Extreme Easy area is coming back. So take advantage of those if you haven't already. You know, get the stones from it, get these guys awakened, do all that. A little bit of extra content there for you. So that is everything coming to the TDC, not the GDC, but the TDC for the part 1 so far, at least. Now, we are set to have that fan meetup on the 6th, and I think they mentioned in the live stream that they were probably going to be releasing some info there. I know they're going to do the play test for whatever new battle system or battle thing that they're doing, but I think they might be releasing some information on the part 2 stuff coming up. I believe that's what they mentioned during live stream. So maybe we'll get some stuff there. It seems very early to be releasing some of the content or like information on like maybe new characters and new content coming up for part 2. But I mean, we'll see what they do there. I would just assume that's where a lot of the new like announcements are going to come from. But other than that, I think we've got everything that's going to be coming about part 1, at least for the next like week. But yeah, so like I said, I will pretty much be gone the entire next week, but I'm going to try to front load a bunch of these videos, a bunch of this content, and try to get as much out to you guys as I can, kind of trickle it throughout the week. That way it almost looks like I never left. But yeah, looking forward to it. I think this is going to be fun. I like the celebration. I like the units. I think we got a lot of good stuff coming up and a lot more good stuff still yet to come. So if you guys stuck around to the end of the video, I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know what you guys think of everything coming for part 1 of the TDC. You guys like the new LR? Have you guys gotten a chance to summon yet? Are you skipping the summons? Are you just using your tickets? Let me know what you guys are planning to do and how the events are going for y'all. Like, subscribe, do the thing, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!